Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin on this great video of somebody, a subscriber, I'm not going to put their name out there. Thank you so much for scouring the airways, finding these people. I didn't even know Stocko with Larry Jones had a brother, but he's mentioning me on his show. Before we get into that video, I know people have reached out to me about the merch, spring merchandise. I will put their customer service in the top pinned comment along with the Dividend portfolio membership. If you have not received your hoodie, I ordered my hoodie December 5th and I just got mine. They were backed up with Christmas orders. If you contact them and just say, listen, I ordered a hoodie, I haven't received it yet, they will most likely bump you to the top of the line because people have not been reaching out to them, but I reached out to them. I got mine. I said, listen, my subscribers are asking me, where's my stuff? They rushed my order and they got it to me. Check it out. Yeah. Because you got to be that 1% to be able to pick up on this crap. So just because people throw God and religion out to you, that does not mean they're a good person. We're going to talk about this clip when I return, but I want to show you Sir Walter Jones. Yeah, let me show you that clip.
I was watching a YouTube video of a guy who was talking down about my brother Larry on the stocks and what have you. And what stuff he was saying was incorrect. I know it was incorrect because I'm making money. Me and my brother are making money in stocks. So the guy was like, yeah, Larry's lying about this, blah, blah, blah. And he made this video. Others have made videos like that. And so I sent the YouTube to my brother Larry. I said, Larry, look at this fool here. I said, this fool here. And my brother Larry responded back. He says, I can't watch that. I said, why? He said, because I used to watch these videos of people who are against me, and it messed up my whole week. Even though they were lying on me and messed up my whole week, he said, so I have learned to ignore that stuff and throw it in the garbage. I said, that's me. When I see those comments coming.
Now he's defending his brother, stock up with Larry Jones, as he should, okay? But I want to tell you something. You got to be able to spot this, okay? You got to be the 1% to be able to spot this. First things first, to me, he's giving off that wannabe Kevin Samuels vibe. You know, that wannabe, he's even talking like Kevin Samuels, trying to dress like him with the hand movements, okay? You got to understand this. You got to understand this. He said that guy, he's referring to me because I made a video recently saying Stocko with Larry Jones was telling people to put their money or he said he made tax-free money with QUBT.
Now, this is one of the stocks that I'm referring to. I started a speculative PPP pandemic profit pimp portfolio because this guy pumped this stock and he always manages to catch it at the bottom and sell it at the top. Let's listen to him.
QUBT has pulled back quantum computing 42%. 42%. Now, I'm going to let you guys know that I set a hard stop at $19, I believe it was, $19. Was it $19.50 or $19? I believe I set a hard stop at $19. You can see that right there. I had 3,000 shares. I sold all but 500. Okay, and I sold them all at $19. Good people, I was up at the top 1,700%.
Now, if you're paying for his Patreon, his Money Moves, or his Discord, did you make that much money too? Can somebody show me some damn proof? This guy never shows any proof that he bought it. He said he bought this at 19 cents or 17 cents and sold it at $19. When did he do this?
I took $2,700, I believe it was, my initial investment, and I turned it into almost $70,000 in like 6 weeks. So I'm out, right? But I still have 500 shares of my long term. Now,
I'm going to call bullshit on that because 6 weeks ago, this guy was talking about NVIDIA, Tesla, NVIDIA, but then out of nowhere, now this company was a beer company, a beer distributing company in Hoboken, New Jersey, And then out of nowhere, he decided to throw his money into QUBT. You got to show proof. You got to ask for proof, not little dinky screenshots of stuff. Where is the bank statement? Bank statements, P&L. Now he's going to address the Roth IRA right here, because I'm sure he got crushed by people in the comment section saying that was stupid and you're going to pay taxes. And look how he covers his butt right here. Oh, my wife told me to tell you that it was in my Roth IRA, so I made a tax-free $70,000.
I was telling you guys, anything with quantum computing in it is on a sugar high. Now, for those of you that saw my first video on yesterday, I said out of the 3,000 shares of QUBT, quantum computing I had, I sold 2,500 shares. Now, for those of you, and I forgot to mention this to you, my wife told me, hey, mention that to him, you forgot. Well, remember, guys,
look how jittery he is. Look how many times he touches his nose. He addresses his suit jacket. He cannot just sit there and look you in your eyes. That should be a tell. Any poker player out there, if a person does this, they either have a monster hand where they have the nuts. You know what the nuts is. The nuts is a monster hand that can't be beat. Or they're full of shit and they're bluffing.
Those of you that followed me from the beginning, I put it in my Roth. So I don't have any taxes to pay on what I sold. Now, I sold everything at 19 bucks, okay? And I made almost 70K off of that one play off of about.
So you waited to December to contribute $2,700 to your Roth? Because you just said you put it in your Roth. So all year, you didn't contribute to your Roth because you can only contribute $2,700. Now, did you take profits from another sale and gamble with that money? You see how there's a lot of inconsistencies? You got to be the 1% to spot this.
Off of about $2,700. So you said, Larry, you believe in it. I do long term, but it went up too fast, too quick. So what I did was I sold 2,500 shares. I let you guys know in the pre-markets, 2,500 shares, those of you that's in the stock club. And
the stock club, there it is. There it is. The stock club. You would have known ahead of time if you gave me money and purchased my club, you would know that I did this. Do you see? That's the sales tactic.
Then I kept 500. Why? They said, why did you keep some? I said it on yesterday's video. I believe in this company. Well.
Oh, you do. I guarantee you never mention QUBT ever again. Because you never mentioned Blade Mobility. You mentioned that before. You never mentioned any of the stock. And Seagull. Where's all these other companies? Scratch a lie, find a thief.
In a Roth IRA, I told people that's the worst thing you could do, which it is gambling in your Roth IRA, because when you lose that money, you can't add more money to it. I also made a video saying this guy likes to say it's not financial advice, it's not stock advice, but then tell people you can put my school on buy now, pay later. Last time I checked in Proverbs, it says the borrower is slave to the lender. Now you gotta watch these church-going Christianity people, because I got a lot of these people in my family. A lot of these people will commit sin Monday through Saturday. You get a little bit of liquor in them, or when they shut the camera off, or the real them comes out, from Monday through Saturday, they out here sinning and doing all type of stuff. And then on Sunday, they catching the Holy Ghost. And, you know, if you mess up, they want to start quoting Bible scriptures at you. Now, stock up with Larry Jones's brother. Okay, that's what I'm going to call you, because you didn't address my name. And there's a reason why you don't address my name, because if you do, people will tune into my channel and they'll say, damn, this guy actually has a point. And we're going to get to my point. You said that, I don't know if you referred to me as the devil or I'm lying. At what point was I lying? All you said was blah, 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 blah. What point was I lying? Emphasize on what was I lying on. You should never gamble in your Roth IRA, because when and if you get that wrong, you cannot redistribute 7,000 or whatever the limitations are. What real millionaires have been created by your brother, bro? What real millionaires? On my channel, I say you need to parlay. I love when you guys say the plantation job or the 9 to 5 or the worker bee. How else do you turn any wealth? You need, unless you're inventing something great or you inherit money like the Waltons, you know, Walmart. I bet you didn't even know that. Or did you know Johnson & Johnson is still a real family where you're born into that family and all you got to do is chill and they cut you checks? I wasn't born in that family. I had to go out the old fashioned way and we had to build it on our own because 99% of the people are not born into wealth. Now, what real millionaires were created? Because I heard the other day your brother say, put my school on layaway. The same school that is not financial advice, that I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold. Other than you guys keep saying you're making money, what real money? We know you're making money. What real money has your subscribers made? Why isn't anybody watching anymore? Oh, you think it's just him? Oh, no. It's his boy that he put on. Now, we're going to get to the list of people that Stock Up with Larry Jones put on, but why is it? Oh, it's the white boys too. What happened to this guy, Stock Curry? He took the Christianity religion route. Now, he's long gone. You mean Storm Chaser, Stock Curry, Christianity, relationship guru Stock Curry, or 25-year Morgan Stanley Merrill Lynch investment banker Stock Curry. He's long gone. Recently, markets have been going down and more influencers are leaving or they're pivoting. You got Chris Sane talking about 7 things you should not buy in 2025. Where's the plays, coach? Why when the markets go down, everybody tries to pivot? You got Kelly OG. All of a sudden, she's got a God calling. Conveniently, when all the stimmy money runs out, when all the money runs out and people cannot afford these classes because they got to put food on the table, conveniently, when fools catch on, because fools always catch on. They always catch on. You run out of fools. Now you have a God calling. You see, when you have a God calling, you go do your God calling. You don't need to advertise it that coming soon, my story on my life about the God calling. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Jones recently, the 21 fast, save your money. Why is the pivot happening after markets go down? But when bull markets are going up, if you go back to even November, everybody is in bunk, baby, micro strategy, super micro computer. And then when markets go down, everybody wants to talk about paying off debt. You see, Stock Up with Larry Jones's brother. I've always tried to tell people, you got to keep your eyes open on people like you and people like your brother. Because the only ones that got rich I see are you guys. I don't see any real wealth out here. Now, I know the Section 8 people that follow you, who sit back all day, don't have any careers, think you can turn water into wine, or the little slick shit that you guys say, I turn my day trading plays into my long-term plays. Okay, if that were true, what about medical insurance? We don't need medical insurance? What about it? Health insurance. We don't need any of that. You see, a lot of you think just because we're all black or I'm black, I'm supposed to kiss the pinky ring and follow your brother. Oh, you mean like the other people that your brother put on? Mommy Trader, Lisa J. Stocks, Stock Curry, Stocks with Josh, countless other people that he mentioned their channels. Oh, Trading with Ashley. I heard him mention one time Investing with Bruce. Stock Brother. So I'm supposed to kiss the pinky ring and sell my soul? Absolutely not. Because I had knowledge and I had father figures. My dad warned me about people like you. My big brother warned me about people like you. And one thing my father emphasized, he said, son, you do what's right. Listen to your conscience. If you have a bad feeling about somebody, that is God and your conscience warning you. You guys can sit up here with your gold and your nice suits. I like to call you guys slick 'em and dig 'em. sitting up here with your nice cars, your nice suits, your nice clothes. That has been going on since the dawn of time. People like you selling the dream to unsuspecting black folks that look like you. Most likely churchgoers, because churchgoers are very forgiving. I don't mean to say this, but I gotta say this. Kelly OG is taking this route, in my opinion, allegedly. You can siphon as much money as you can out of a community, and then all you got to do is go to that same community and beg for forgiveness and say you found God in Jesus. And guess what? They will forgive you. The majority of the people will forgive you because black folks are very forgiving. I'm serious. This is why we don't get ahead, because we don't remember the wrong that people has done to people. You got the B. Hayes show. Oh, I don't care. I'll drop names. The B. Hayes show that got up here, scammed the shit out of people, disappeared, destroyed his channel, was banned off of YouTube. Now he back up here with the plays and he got followers again. People have a short-term memory span. People Stock Curry can probably come back in a year and he'll get followers back. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I think differently. I'm the 1%. My subscribers are the 1%. We could spot these people. We could spot them. Go to everyday life and ask the business owner, the small business owners that are still around that the big conglomerates haven't taken over. I will tell you these people's patterns. They will give you all the stupid, non-profitable companies while the market is going up, the cryptos. And then when they get absolutely mollywopped and destroyed, and markets do what markets do since the dawn of time, in the short term, it is a voting machine. In a long term, profits mean everything. And so do PE ratios. What I want to say is when markets go up, they will throw every stupid, speculative, dog with hat, bunk, Shiba Inu, fart coin, stupid little stocks they never will talk about again. When they get crushed, VOO, BTI, the Magnificent Seven. You got to save money. You got to pay debts. You got to do this. Don't buy a car. It's funny how they transition and pivot. So you can say what you want about me and the blah, 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 but you didn't list anything. What was I lying about? What was I lying about? Does your brother have stock up schools that you have to put on credit if you cannot pay cash? Yes. Does your brother also say it's not stock advice? Yes. Does your brother say I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold? Yes. Does he also have something called money moves that's not stock advice, that's not financial advice, but you can sign up for his alerts? Yes. Does he also have a Patreon, Discord, and all this buying and selling alert with his friends, Stock Mo, Keenan Grace, and Stocks with Josh? Yes. Are you responsible for your account if you blow it up with the not financial advice? 100% absolutely yes. Are you guys responsible for anybody's retirement if they do not achieve financial freedom or generational wealth? No. You want to know why? Because you said it wasn't for stock advice. And if the 99 other percent of people were smart enough, they would scroll down and read the disclaimers of how you guys put all these disclaimers up to cover your butts. The 1% see what's going on. And the 1%, we're achieving greatness. Not quickly with the plays. We're chipping away at it. We're chipping away at it. Because when I started the dividend fund portfolio, the money is still there. All the money I put in there is still there. You want to know why? Because I'm not making money. I'm not pulling any money out of my portfolio. It's for later on in life. I've 700 plus videos. I said index funds, index funds, index funds. Then I said, okay, once you get the backbone of your index funds, you know what? There's nothing wrong with income. If you don't want rental property, there's nothing wrong with dividend stocks as extra income. People like to complain about there's going to be no Social Security. I ain't got no pension. Well, do something about it. Build your own retirement. You ever notice they don't talk about dividend stocks? You ever notice that? I mean, Mommy Trader, she's not Mommy Dividend. Her name's Mommy Trader. Why do you think that is? Because she used to follow that same platform of being a trader. She never talks about ARK or all the speculative stuff she was in. She became a dividend investor. And honestly, she's better off than the rest of them. She don't even associate herself with Larry Jones anymore. So when you do buy dividend stocks, and I do show proof of companies like this that I just bought, do you see how the revenue and earnings is going up? They're more likely to continue to pay out dividends, but you guys don't do that. You don't look at revenue and earnings and debt of a company. You don't do that because I don't think you know how to do it. These are the companies that I buy in my dividend portfolio that I will be showing the dividend members on Friday. A new stock that I bought added to help generate cash. Because when people say they're making money, you told me everything about you. You're making money. I don't make money because I'm 44 years old now. My body hurts even more now. I got to negotiate with my elbows and my knees and bribe my body to get out of bed every day now. From boxing, MMA, I got to bribe my body with coffee. There might be a piece of banana nut bread down there for you if you get out of bed. But my dog is ready to go. I'm like, oh man, another day. Oh no. Whoever said that? Another day, another dollar. Who also used to say this? Who remember those commercials? Time to make the donuts. Yeah, man. I don't want to do this forever. So I got to parlay my money into other things. I make videos about everything. You do not. Your videos are based on stocks and cryptos and classes. That's what your money is based on. And you know what? If I asked you guys, you and your brother, to put up a portfolio before 2020, I can guarantee there's no money in that portfolio. I can guarantee the majority of your wealth came after 2020, both of you. Because by your brother's own account, he said he got into the market in 1992 and then said 2008. Which one was it? If you've been so good with the plays since 1992 or 2008, why did you have to drive for Uber? That would have been 12 years of you with the plays. You would be $100 millionaire. Oh, you'd be worth $100 million by now. Why miraculously in 2020 you became the stock pastor guru? What happened in 1992? What happened in 2008? Why were you driving for Uber? By your own brother's account, his wife got laid off from being a hotel manager. He got laid off from sales and he was driving for Uber. But you mean to tell me in 12 or 20 something years, you couldn't master the plays, but you managed to master them in 2020? Stop. Not everyone is boo-boo the fool up here, and not everybody is for sale. Some of us have brain cells and we use them. Therefore, we are the 1%. Every book I've read warned me about people like you. Even the Bible. Beware of wolves in sheep's clothing. You're supposed to be so God-fearing, but why is everything about money and crypto and stocks? Anything that man's hands built can be corrupted by the devil, even churches. That's why you got to have a pure heart. So you could say whatever you want, but you didn't say what I was lying about. If you made it this far, watch out for these people. They will pivot. They're already pivoting. They're already showing you proof. No regrets. Get it.